You're right.
First in with Foz, Chicago Bears in the mix. Rapping about football, no room for politics. From the Windy City, we bring the fire. This podcast hot, raising the bar higher. Touchdown after touchdown, we never settle for less. Breaking it down with Foz, we always bring our best. First and 10 with Foz, dance in the crowd, cheering loud and proud. Our spirits never out. We rep that Navy, blue and orange, no room for doubt. Chicago Bears legendary, no team can knock us out.
When I'm in Chicago, always the vibe.
Analyzing plays, stats on full display. Hitting hard like a linebacker, making our way. Foz leading the charge, taking us to the top. Chicago Bears legacy, we can never stop.
What's up, Bears fans? Episode 71, 1st and 10 with Foz, proudly streaming on Facebook's page, Chicago Bears Fan Forever, as well as my own YouTube page, the 1st and 10 with Foz YouTube channel. You guys make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Do your old Foz, old pal Foz a favor, and a couple likes, couple subscribes. Brought to you proudly by my home away from home, my bar, Bedrock's Bar Grill in Shorewood.
Bedrock's Pizza, the place to be. Hard rock tunes and craft beers for thee. The crowd is roaring, the atmosphere's hot. We'll party hard, give it all we've got. This place is our sanctuary. Shout it aloud, let the music play. Bedrock's Pizza, we're here to stay. Good times and memories never be far. Under the neon lights, we're all stars.
Andy said no more slacking off, man. No more days off. No more bye weeks. So we're messing up the man's Tuesday routine. The man has a Tuesday routine, and
That's it.
we've totally interfered. Andy, will be no more bye weeks, buddy. I apologize. Dude, check out my Pope shirt. Like that Pope
I didn't even
shirt?
notice it. Oh, yeah. Old style can too.
Old style. Yeah, my old
Solid.
buddy Lorenzo and his wife, Lisa Marie, they sell custom-made Bears t-shirts out of the Chicago Bears Tailgating Club. They came over and delivered the Foz a couple updated shirts the other day, and I was like, yeah, dude, they're super comfortable. The
Oh,
material.
yeah. It's a nice shirt.
Hell yeah. The Pope. We're in October finally, Maxwell. Hoodie and jeans weather, baby.
It's about
Hoodie
time.
and jeans weather, man.
Football weather.
90 degrees is gone.
Yeah, thank God.
With October brings Crucial Catch Month, guys. Be sure to get out there. Pink ribbons. Take care of them tatas. Get them checked out. Don't want anything going on with you guys. So always like the Crucial Catch Month, and always spend a shitload of money on the gear every year, too. God damn. They get me every year, Max. So every year. Speaking of wearing pink, it'll be an all-fat pink party for the New Orleans Saints game in a couple weeks. We'll be all decked out in pink, getting ready to come home from our road trips at Soldier Field. So make sure you guys check us out. 524 Wabash. $40, all you can eat, all you can drink, and make sure to wear your pink. Maxwell, going into that Raiders game, remember a few weeks ago how good you felt after that game, man? You were just on cloud nine. Caleb Williams had like the best game ever.
Mm-hmm.
Going in that Raiders game, you were feeling so good, bro. I mean,
I'm sorry to interrupt, and I'm going to let you finish. But Caleb Williams had one of the best games of all time last week. Packers suck. Bear down. Bear down.
I feel you, Kanye. That's how I was feeling going into the whole entire thing. I mean, I was living on cloud nine, man. And unfortunately, the game didn't live up to my expectations. I mean, we'll get to the end. We got the W. I'm not going to complain, but wasn't exactly happy how we got there, man. It was a struggle bus week for the offense, man. Big time struggle bus. 3 turnovers and only 6 points acquired from 3 turnovers, man. Go Maxwell, go.
That's usually games you lose. It's like the old hockey thing where if you win the power play amount and you score, you're going to win the game. You turn the ball over that much, you only score that little. That's usually a recipe for a Bears complete and total disaster.
Yeah, dude, it reminded me. I was having like acid flashbacks of those early 2000s Bears game where the defense was just turnover after turnover, and the offense is coming out and 3-and-out and doing nothing, and then relying on our field goal kicker.
Hoping like we have pick sixes left and right. And,
you had Santos, our player of the game, with 4 field goals. Yeah. The new Robbie Gould he played on.
It was a very Bearsy game that just happened to. We'll get to it. I know.
Yeah. I mean, Caleb struggled, man. 22-37, only 212 yards. Only 1 touchdown to Roma Dunze, but Roma Dunze 4 touchdowns in 4 games. Last player to do that for the Bears, Maxwell?
Brandon Marshall?
Walter Payton, my friend. That's how far back we go.
Jeez.
4 games, 4 touchdowns, Walter Payton. So he's in some good class, at least. I was happy. Roma Dunze is awesome, man. I'm happy.
It's been really good.
He's having an individual breakout season, man. He deserves it. The big time run problems, man. Keep on coming, dude. Keep on coming. No running back is doing anything whatsoever, dude. And it's really scaring me at this point because, like, I'm already thinking into the future. I'm like, are we going to waste a high pick draft pick next year on a running back because of our situation right now? Like,
or worse, you start winning here and you use one at the trade deadline to acquire running back, which would be pretty pathetic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's scary. Now, I will admit they did at least have a couple runs on the long drive at the end of the game to help them out and to get into the end zone.
Sure, yeah.
But, I mean, that's a microcosm of the whole game where it just, again, who's your running back? You don't have one.
Okay, let me ask you this. I mean, it's in all fairness, I like to keep things even board. Is it more the individual running back's fault, or is it the offensive line not blocking for the run and creating the holes?
It's probably a combination of both, but DeAndre Swift he's an outside side to side runner. He's your joystick runner. You know what I mean? When you're playing Madden, you're going crazy. You don't really have a guy who kind of runs up the gut.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm sure that has something to do with it, but
we do Roshan Johnson, who's,
I mean, obviously he's not.
We're supposed to have that guy to be able to run up the gut.
I mean, 2 coaching regimes now. I have no interest in Roshan Johnson, so I mean, you can only just say he's not an NFL running back. Neither is Kyle Monunga. At least, I mean, he had a couple runs, but you don't have a running back. Just plain simple.
Monunga is a more receiving running back. He's turning himself into that more receiving running back.
Sure.
At least that's how they're using him currently.
Sure.
DeAndre Swift can't find a hole to save his life.
No.
And Roshan Johnson, I don't know what the hell he's doing.
DeAndre Swift would probably be just fine if you had that guy who could just pound you in the middle. You just don't. So, like, DeAndre Swift's a great 1A or number 2 back.
Sure. The running back struggles continue, guys. We're not even averaging over 4 yards a carry. Hasn't had a 100-yard game yet throughout the year, man. Definitely big problems coming. I think next to our running game, the worst part of the game might have been an individual performance from Mr. Cole Kmet.
Terrible game.
What happened there?
Yeah.
How many drop catches? That one that would have been a touchdown to kind of seal the game right there. I mean,
a lot, and then the penalty too.
Yeah.
It was a bad game for Cole Kmet. Yeah, the brand was not well represented for that game.
Definitely not. And then on top of offense, I think we were completely 100% owned by a man I truly love, minus outside being on the opposing team, Mr. Max Crosby. He's just a beast.
He's just a freak. I mean, there's just that's one of those ones where it's like, okay, you double team him, but the dude is just so big and so long and so fast and so huge.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard even Caleb say after the game, that's the best defensive player.
Yeah, exactly. Caleb says the best player he's played against on defense ever. Right?
You're just going to deal with that guy. Like, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. You just hope to contain him.
Dude, big ups, though, because as soon as Sebastian Jones and Theo Benedict came in, they was actually able to hold him, dude.
And Ozzie Trampillo.
Yeah, and Ozzie Trampillo.
2 on the right side.
So the rest of the game, dude, they kind of kept Max Crosby under wraps, which was kind of a big surprise.
Yeah, because he looked like he was going to single-handedly defeat the Bears offense.
He pretty much did almost the first half of the game.
I don't know if I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure I'm just saying this, but that interception
where you just He's like tipped it to himself.
I wasn't even mad. I was just so impressed with
Yeah.
that. Like, it was just unbelievable. Like, usually he'll deflect it to do another, the big fat lineman. Like, but oh my God, it was unbelievable. So you can only just take your hat off to somebody like Max Crosby and just say that dude's otherworldly.
Remember all the awesome rumors about how he was going to get traded from the Raiders and they were going to pick him up?
If I was a Raiders fan, I'd quit being a Raiders fan on the spot.
I would love to see that guy in the Bears jersey. He's so bad, dude. He's one of my favorite players in the NFL. So I'm with you, man. I was mad, but I was like, Max Crosby.
Yeah, you
don't do this to us right
just
now,
can't
Max
even
Crosby.
be mad. Yeah.
Can't be mad at all. But our offensive player of the game goes to Cairo Santos for scoring 4 for 4 in field goals, man.
They nailed them all. You needed it.
Yeah.
You had a Bearsy game. So
All reliable in that 30 to 40 range.
You needed that right leg.
On the other hand, man, hands off, dude. The defense, man, no sacks and only 1 hit. No, I'm sorry. The pass rush for the defense, dude. Issues there. We had no sacks and only 1 hit on Geno Smith the entire game. 0 pass rush, dude. We were letting him sit there in the pocket. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, Geno Smith beat himself.
Thankfully, he's bad. Yeah.
He's bad, dude. I mean, we got those 3 interceptions, and then we got that fumble from Gentry. But literally, the only reason we stayed in that game was Geno Smith's individual errors, dude.
100%. And I give credit to our defense, to our secondary. They took the ball away. Yeah. So, the no pass rush sack suck. But the trade-off is you had quite a few turnovers in this game, which is pretty rare. That's going to happen.
And then you give up 138 rushing yards.
That's the bigger concern to me. Yeah, because I mean, everyone that coming into the game said Ashton Gentry isn't really playing up to his status so far.
And he didn't last week either, and he didn't the 3 weeks before that. So it was definitely the Bears defense allowing that garbage to happen, dude, because that guy was not that good, and he's only had 1 good game out of 5 games so far, and it's been against the Bears.
Yeah, we seem to have a pretty bad knack early in the season here to let guys have games of the week, whether it be defensive or offensive. Now we're 2-2, so I mean it is what it is. But
the mediocre guy has the best week ever.
Or just the guy has his breakout game, and now he's going to be great. But I mean, Gentry looked pretty good, man. He can really,
sure.
He should for number 7 pick or whatever he was, but. Yeah, that better get cleaned up here real fast, or you're going to have some serious problems. We start playing teams with actually decent quarterbacks, and
which is coming up this week, and we'll talk about in a minute.
No doubt.
Thank God, though, man, because we won 25-24, and it was strictly because of Kevin Beard's interceptions and Stevenson's interception,
who played great again.
Yeah, that really saved the game for us, man. And thank God Geno Smith made mistakes, because if it wasn't for him, dude, the Bears, that would have been a loss, dude. And then. Of course, the end of the game, man. You're just sitting there waiting for that kick to come through.
You saw Caleb on the sideline. Yeah. Everyone just felt it.
Everyone has felt it. So my buddy Derzik was over. We were literally holding hands in the garage, standing up. I was like, come on, Derzik. The power of love is going to stop this kick. And then they blocked it, and it was
Josh Blackwell comes through for us.
Josh Blackwell came through for us, and block that extra point, man. How about these special teams plays these years in the NFL? Have you ever seen anything
bizarre?
like it?
Yeah, I've never seen that many block kicks to start a season.
12 special team scores this year, and the highest amount of blocks and ever. It's completely insane, man. I mean,
yeah, it's been wild. I mean, there was that was it last 2 weeks ago, where it was 3 games in a row on CBS or Fox that had a blocked field goal.
It's like, what is going on here?
But I'll take it, because we're usually always on the receiving end of those kind of things. And or our quarterback comes out of nowhere, makes a great drive after having a terrible game. We get a touchdown, but we leave too much time on the clock. They somehow get a 40-yard miraculous penalty or pass. And we lose those games every single time. So I'll take the little juju our way for a change.
The NFL brought to you by DraftKings, everybody. Fucking up parlays every weekend, left and right. But this victory brought us to 800 victories as a franchise, my friend. I mean, the Packers got there first, unfortunately, but 800 wins, being the oldest team in the NFL. I think it's about time. What do you think?
Yeah, that's great. It's great. We've been around long enough,
right?
But no, hey, man, it's something to be celebrated. So
yeah, best team in the NFL, baby. That's right. We got some help coming back though this week, Maxwell. Thank God we got some help coming back this week. Darnell Wright's back. T.J. Edwards, Kyler Gordon's making a season premiere. Grady Jarrett will be back on the line. Colston Lovin's coming back from injury, and Austin Booker, who had a great beginning of the season too, man. So we got a lot of good things looking forward to going into this Monday night. A lot of help, dude. So
that should help with your run defense with TJ Edwards and Kyler Gordon specifically back out there.
Exactly. Hopefully you're not rushing back.
No, you had a nice 2 weeks off here for those guys, several weeks off. But yeah, so it sucked, like we both talked about. It sucked that the bye was so early, but it's just going to help your defense out tremendously here that we had that bye right then and there.
Yes, dude, tremendously. One other thing that happened too between that game and the game crazy, but it might look a little to another stadium in the NFL. There we go. Yeah, do you see any similarities at all, Maxwell? Dude, there's a couple of things in common with Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm just at least telling myself those are just early artist renderings, so hopefully that's not the final product. Just maybe get an idea of the scale.
Dude, if it's supposed to be an amazing stadium. I mean, shit, make it, man. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be better than Soldier Field. So
absolutely. Yeah, you would think it would be similar to Minnesota with all the glass and the daylight during the day, and you know you can design it to have the pillars look like Soldier Field's pillars, but in black. I get what you're saying, and it definitely looks the same. But until they start building it, let's see.
Right. So we got another Sunday without football, but Monday Night Football going against the Chiefs is coming back, and an all too familiar face is going to be there from last year. That we definitely don't want to see, that we saw at the end of last season, and that we're probably going to see for another 10 or 15 years here. So the Hail Mary game, my friend, the Hail Mary game.
It'll definitely be the story of the game going in. But on the bright side, at least Tyreek has been playing so well the last 2 weeks. You hope he can carry it and some motivation into this game.
Yeah, dude, the redemption game. It's definitely a redemption game for the Chicago Bears. It's the redemption game for Tyreek Stevenson, big time, who definitely single-handedly, in my opinion, did that last year to us. Acting like a fool, talking crap.
Yeah, our coach had a hand in that too, though, for letting him get to that point where they could even do that. So, yeah, I don't disagree with you. It was a bad play by him, and by all accounts, he hasn't really reacted well to it. But he has played well the last 2 weeks.
He has, and let's hope we keep that up. Unfortunately, Daniels is back off injury for the Commanders, and he didn't look great last week, but he's not going to make the mistakes that Geno Smith made. That I know. So if we don't have any pass rush against him whatsoever, dude, you leave that guy in the pocket too long, we're in trouble. Because also Scary Terry's coming back from Monday Night Football.
Sure.
And we know how big of a beast he is. And then Deebo Samuels as well has been tearing it up. So we got a lot of problems, man. We got a lot of problems.
Yeah, you were kind of hoping you'd luck into maybe Daniels missing another week, but primetime game against Caleb, the game last year, that dude was doing everything he could to get on the field for this game.
And especially with the run game too, man. If we don't start getting that run defense back together like we were talking about, dude, that rookie Crosby Merritt, dude, just came off a big game last week, almost 120 yards, dude, and he's starting to make some noise too, man. So they're starting to heat up. So let's hope the Bears can hold them down.
It's a big test. It's no doubt about it. Primetime game against a team that's going into the year. A lot of people thought had aspirations to make a nice run in the playoffs. So it'll be a big test to see where we're at.
Yeah, dude, definitely keys to victory. Like I said, man, Jaden Daniels, you gotta keep him moving in the pocket. You can't let him get comfortable, dude. He gets comfortable all day with Deebo Samuels and Terry McLaurin running out there, dude. We are in trouble. We are in big trouble.
I agree with you.
What are you gonna do though, Maxwell? Football's back, fall's back, October's here.
The Bears aren't a complete dumpster fire.
The Bears are not a complete dumpster fire. We're usually throwing in the white flag right about now.
Usually we're contemplating what else we should pivot to.
But the Bears are back, ladies and gentlemen. So we're looking forward to it. Monday Night Football, Bears versus the Commanders. After that game, we'll be back next week as we prepare versus the Saints. Having my guy Leroy Mitchell Jr., better known as the Whistle Monster, coming on the show. I'm pretty excited about that. If you guys have probably seen him, he's the big whistlehead guy at the Saints. Saints game, so hooked up with him, so it should be a good time. Other than that, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. We had last week off. I know you guys missed us. We're back for a little bit shorter episode this week, but all meats and potatoes. Be sure to like the comments, share everything on the episode tonight. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Other than that, we'll be back next Tuesday, everyone. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Have a great night, and as always, bear down, baby. Bears.
Thank you, and go Bears!
Bear down!
In the city of the Bears, where legends are born, Foz and the crew, they break the norm. Follow the highs and the lows that we ride. First and ten's the passion, so come on, let's fight.